What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, we kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Good evening, everyone. A lot of people in chat already. Welcome to stream number 331. And as I was mentioning, this is the first stream on OBS Studio, so I hope my settings are good. So far, it looks fine. Yeah, 331 streams. Almost 3 years now. I think my 3-year stream anniversary is gonna be on May 7th. I think. Need to check that. So Sharky, Tony, Colin, welcome to tonight's stream. So tonight we are starting a new game, adding 125 trophies to the unearned list with Rise of the Tomb Raider. So we're gonna go from what is it now? 171 unearned trophies to 296. Anyways. Completion percent, I hate that about starting a new game. Yeah, especially since I started, also started The Last of Us Remastered, which is currently sitting at that whopping 10% with like 40 unearned trophies. I started that one while I was doing the endurance races on GT5, but I'm done with those now. Now I actually have to sit in front of the PS3 to do the things that I still need to do. Anyways, so with that being said, I have chips in my beard. I had a few chips before I came down here. So 2 hours of Tomb Raider tonight. We'll be starting the game brand new. I've never even launched it, so we're gonna go and watch the intro and all that stuff, and then see what it's all about. Rise is better than the first Tomb Raider. Sure you'll like it. I really enjoyed the first one, and Only the endurance things that endurance thing I'm not too sure about. We'll see. I got some more item out of the way in No More Heroes 3. Did you get the one that you were waiting for, Sharky? The one that it was like RNG? It needed to go your way? Anywho. So, hopefully everything goes well. If you notice any weird stuff, let me know. I think that switching to OBS Studio will solve the audio issues that I've been having. So just to take a little step back. So for those of you who were here last Sunday, I think I had to stop the stream after an hour and a few minutes, and we've been having those issues where I start sounding like a robot and the game audio cuts in and out. So I did some research, and what I found is that it might be because the encoding, so the CPU gets overused or whatever, and the encoding gets wacky and causes the audio issues. So I've been wanting to switch from Streamlabs OBS to the OBS Studio for a while now, and I've never, been using Streamlabs for almost 3 years, and I didn't want to go and switch everything and redo all my scenes and everything, but I did it. I tried it over. I tried it this week, and I went from using about 80% of my CPU while streaming to like 30. And while switching scenes, I top like 100% usage on the CPU with Streamlabs. Now I never really go over 35. So it's a huge difference. Streamlabs will just suck all the power out of your computer. You got it. I got it twice today. Wow. And then I just got one from the boss. I just started the farm right away. Oh, that's good. I use OBS to record the podcast. Been great the last 3 years. Yeah. No, for recording it's fine. It's just I have this starting scene, the just talking scene. I have 2 gameplay scenes, transitions, the audio from the gameplay that comes in, the music. I have my Stream Deck, which has like quick multi-action buttons, which will transition, switch audio profiles depending on which scene I am. More music is a bit louder, or gameplay and everything. So there's like, it took me like 3 days to like reorganize everything and test it out to make sure that I didn't break anything. Here, Tarantino, here with all these scenes. Yeah. I mean, okay. So you had the starting scene with the counter, right? Now you have this talking scene. Then you also have this talking scene with PSNP. And then you also have the be right back scene, which I won't put on. And then you have the offline button, and then you have the gameplay where my camera is on the right and the gameplay where the camera is on the left, and anywho, all that stuff. All right, my country rank is legit. 3,962. Yeah. But it's a steep climb from here. All right, so enough talking. Let's go and play some Tomb Raider. All right, so we're ready. Oh, by the way, forgot the poll. Borderlands 27, Darksiders 5, Neo 1 vote. Again, you can vote with channel points. All right, let's go. Tomb Raider. Yeah, 21,000. Yeah, but you're in the States. A lot more users in the United States. All right, 5 votes for Borderlands. There we go. All right. Press options. Calibration. Yeah. Just brightness until the logo is barely visible. I like to a bit brighter, so let's put it that way. And no, I don't want to invert the y-axis. Okay. You need endurance for Rise of the... You earned endurance. This game mode is accessible in the Expeditions menu. Gather food and supplies to survive the harsh wilderness. Explore underground caves, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Iron Baba Yaga. Those are all the DLCs. Alright. Okay. So, what do we do now? I guess we do a new game. Expeditions, leaderboards, options, shop. What's in the shop? Okay. Oh, there's cards in this game, right? Alright. New game. I need to play on Survivor. There's a... Okay, so there's a trophy for finishing the game on Survivor. So I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm going on Survivor, CK. There's a trophy for that, so I'm... Survivor all the way. Push your survival skills to the limit. Combat has aim assistance disabled. Health regeneration is disabled. Enemies have increased health and damage. Enemies have increased senses. More difficult enemies will be present. There are fewer resources and upgrades are more expensive. Sounds wonderful. Let's go. Once the game has been started with this difficulty setting, it cannot be changed. Are you sure you want to play on Survivor difficulty? Yes, I am. I don't typically play on like the hardest difficulties unless I really have to.
What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown?
And let me know if the
As
game audio
children,
is
we question the world
loud
around
enough.
us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we
I
lose
feel
our
that
capacity for wonder.
the game audio is really low compared to when I
But
was on
some do not.
Streamlabs.
The explorers, the seekers
Audio
of
sounds good?
truth.
Alright.
It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
When I look at the meter, you know, the little green, yellow, and red bars, it seems lower than it was on Streamlabs.
They're done. No amount of money is gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance.
All right.
You're almost there. Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
Do you know if there's any voice control on this one?
Thanks.
I had to deactivate them on the other one. I hate those.
Look at that.
It's amazing.
I hate those things where you need to move the controller or speak into it or, you know. Okay, let's just quickly here. Vibration and 4K resolution, wonderful. Subtitles off. Yeah, if you guys want subtitles, I'm not a big fan. So, online features, broadcast frame. Controller light bar, controller speaker off. All right. Truse, what was that? Oh, they're quite good.
The trail leads
Heavy
up
Uncharted
the
vibe.
mountain.
Totally.
We'll have a good view of the valley beyond from
Totally.
the summit.
A lot of the mechanics I found
Let's take it easy here.
in Uncharted 4 are similar to these ones, like the ice picks.
We just need to keep moving.
Hey, even Even if we don't find anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling
Can I
about
fall
this.
off? I'm not gonna try. That would be sick though. Can I? No, I can't. I can't. I can't walk off the mountain. Nah.
Oh, shit!
It would have been
You
awesome.
okay?
Like you just
Lost
walk
my
off and
footing.
fall to your
I'm
death.
fine.
Like, can I fall off here? No, I can't. Review this game. This has some serious Uncharted 2
Right.
vibes with the train at the beginning.
I'll climb down there and get you.
I actually reviewed this game for the website I used to write for back in the day. Nostalgia vibes right there, yeah. You can fall?
Climb back up.
I couldn't fall.
Just stay put.
I can fall now, but I couldn't fall before. Okay. I saw that as well already. Okay, same mechanics as before, or as in the previous one. Yeah, I just did. I mean, I couldn't like step off the mountain. For some reason, I really like ice climbing in games with ice picks, and I like that mechanic. Can I break
I need
those?
to jump across.
Okay, now grab my hand. Got you. Shit, Lara. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So satisfying to hear the ice crunching when yeah, indeed. Ah, yeah. And I like the movement with the ice picks and the... Ooh, 50 XP for doing that.
Looks like you gotta go through. Not bad. If the weather turns...
Snow effects are good also.
Do you really think we'll find this lost city?
Well, good.
I
Decent.
know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
Okay, let me just check something here. Controls. Status map, aim, submerge, heal. Okay, heal is L1. Craft. Oh, I can craft stuff. Survival instinct. Why is it on the right thumb thingy? That's a bit...
Well, I guess
It's on the right stick. I hate that though. I liked it when it was on the right or L1. It is what it is.
I just hope Trinity hasn't beaten us to it.
Storm's getting closer. We have a couple hours at most.
Should be enough time. We're almost to the top.
All
What do you
right.
think?
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All right. Let's see what's up there.
Is that the big dude from the first one?
But keep close to the wall.
Okay.
Like, there's no chance. Like, he's tied to her. If this
Looks
guy
like we
falls,
climb from
there's
here.
no chance she's gonna hold him.
For falling ice.
Right. You ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, it does have bad news.
There's lots of loose ice up here.
Let's take it slow and steady. Just stay with me.
Look out!
Oh shit!
That was close.
Like, she weighs probably like 120 pounds. And he's like 220 pounds. He has at least 100 pounds more than her. At least. That rope is not that long.
Almost there, Laura. You got it.
That was nice. Your arms hurt watching that?
Jonah! We made it! I see the ruins! Oh god.
Where's the axe? Where are the pickaxes? Where did our pickaxes go?
I got you! Laura! Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull you back up! Oh, fuck!
There! Over there! Quick! Swing me to the other side!
Okay, here goes. Come on, Laura! No! Laura!
This guy's gonna fall for it to his death.
The rope is slipping!
She didn't have those in her hands when she fell. You're laughing a little right now? Why is that?
Oh, shit! Oh, goddammit!
Go back, Jonah! Get to shelter!
Avalanche. Wonderful. Shit. I died. I forgot to jump. This difficulty is really hard. I forgot to jump. Alright, let's not forget to jump this time. There we go. Big rain. Big rain moves. Okay. Lots of snow. Crashed airplane. Only one way. Zipline. What, I reached an objective? Story objective, Ascension. Survive the avalanche. Nice objective. What's this? Documents? 208. 60 relics, so that's 268. Resources. Now I have resources. No one ever considers how the fuck they get down during these adventures. Alright. Okay. Looks like it hurt. Talking to this guy in No More Heroes Discord, inquiring about stuff in it. He then asked if I have been using a specific Death Glove chip to farm the bosses, and I said that I actually have been getting SNSS ranks without chips. And he was like, "Are you okay? And how is that possible?" Sharky, you're just too good. Okay, so now we're back somewhere.
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust?
Sacred pineapple,
What of the
indeed.
soul?
Don't leave home without it.
Does it endure beyond our earthly existence?
Or don't stream without it.
I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science, but something more profound. The key to unlocking everlasting life. I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but I'm not alone in this search. They're following me, watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything
Boshi.
ever happened to Lara or
Love this
Anna,
game.
I could never forgive
So
myself.
far it's going well. The first one was really good. So far this one seems interesting. She looks different from the first one. Or the previous one.
It's me, Hannah.
Pretty much
Oh,
learn
God.
how
I'm
to
so
exploit specific
sorry.
things from the
What are
bosses
you
on my
doing
own.
here? I saw the gutter press was
Played
attacking you
more
again.
defensively than
I thought you
offensively.
could use some company.
Okay.
No lies. Were you
She hot?
followed? Followed?
She
Of
okay.
course not. What's going
She's
on?
no Chloe Fraser.
I think I found the tomb.
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No.
Yeah, Chloe's
He was
my
close to a great discovery, tangible
my
evidence
favorite.
of the immortal soul.
have a soft spot for Chloe.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right.
Need to clean up Lost
It was
Legacy.
everyone else who was wrong.
So good.
The tomb's in Syria.
Such a good game,
Syria?
Lost Legacy.
Oh God, Laura, no.
Not
This
as good
is
as 4
madness.
or the other ones, but it's I really
Get your
like
life
Lost Legacy.
Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
It was actually pretty fun playing as
Something
another character than Drake.
I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense.
The
Don't
new
go down
Uncharted
this
will get
road.
revealed this year. Yeah, I've
You
been
know
I've been
where it
listening to Sacred Symbols, and
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now.
they were talking
I'm
about
going to find the prophet's tomb.
an ad or something. I think it's a Super Bowl ad or something where there's one sequence where there's an unnamed game where you see a young girl. They're thinking it might be Drake's daughter that you see at the end of 4.
Hey, we're heading into a war zone now. We better be sure about this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon.
Probably
just
heard all
ahead.
that also.
You're wasting your time.
But yeah, that
There's
would be
nothing out
interesting.
here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Something isn't right.
Oh, that's just local militia.
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you.
Oh,
Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us.
oh, it's cruel. Not for another one of. It's been a few years since Lost Legacy, indeed.
No, no, no!
All right. Okay. What do we do now? Yep, ice pick and sand. No, not match. Silent Hill 2 Remake and Spider-Man 2 are also this year. You're all set. I still have to play Spider-Man and Miles Morales.
No turning back. It has to be here.
So many games. Alright. The Lost Tomb. Search for the ruins and the cliffs. Okay. So that way. Okay. Okay, challenges completing relics, documents, murals, coin caches. Hang him high. Incense burner's shot. Okay. At least you see them. This one. I wish I was able to get the plat for Uncharted 2 and 3 on the PS3 still. Yeah. Oh, dizzy. Yeah, that's. I hate multiplayer components in single player games. I know we've talked about that, and it's been talked about multiple times. But why
Dad's research about this.
are they always wanting to put in a multiplayer component in a game that's essentially single player? You went back last year and redid the platform Uncharted 1 on PS3. There's no online on 1, right? Give me speedrun trophies and difficulty trophies. I'm down, but I really don't like. No, especially when there's no, like, I don't mind co-op. Like if you can co-op, some online co-op, and but you could also do it, you know, alone. I don't mind that. But why add, like, what does it add to the game to have like a
Something's here.
team deathmatch? Like, what did it add to Tomb Raider Definitive Edition to have a team deathmatch? Nothing. It doesn't add to the game. It's not even, you know.
A religious icon.
It's the same thing as all
detailed
the other
and
team
inlaid with
deathmatches.
gems. It looks Byzantine.
I think they do that.
perhaps
Yeah,
10th
thankfully.
century. It
Honestly, I'm
fits
all
with the
down with
legend
The Last
the
of
prophet.
Us Part 4, PS4, except multiplayer. I really don't like the MP mode at all. It's unnecessary. It's not. You know, if you make one, and it's always the same thing. You're a team of 4 or 5 players against another team of 4 or 5 players. You run around the map killing each other in a different game mode. Like, either you need to interrogate and open the safe, or kill everyone 20 times, or, you know, it's always the same thing. And every game is the same. Whether it's Uncharted, The Last of Us, Tomb Raider. But now everyone wants multiplayer in Hogwarts Legacy? Who's everyone? These people don't know what they're talking about. I feel like unless it's Quidditch... yeah. And do a standalone game. If you're gonna do Quidditch, if you're gonna do a multiplayer component, just do a multiplayer game. Leave the single player game alone.
1,000 years old, at least. It all lines up.
Right? I mean, like The Last of Us, but that's something that I feel is strongly tied to the PS3 era,
Kind of marker.
where
Can't quite
like online was the new thing in console gaming, and nobody had, you know, great ideas about what to do. So they just decided let's do
This is it.
like team death matches. Let's do all kinds of various team death matches. It's way less relevant these days. Fuck's sake, BioShock 2 has multiplayer. No, there's no reason to have. Oh, what's this?
These are the miracles of the Prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of
Oh, a mural.
Trinity.
Wonderful. Okay, there's tons of stuff in here. What's that?
Seems to be a map of some sort, but I can't quite read the words.
Oh, now that's interesting. You can't read something because you're not skilled enough. Wonderful. I like that.
Prophet, speaking with a foreign army, he convinced them to lay down their weapons.
Okay. How does that work? How does that work? Sorry. Okay, I discover stuff and it gives me XP in the languages, seems. Yeah, you have to learn the language in this game as a religious studies major. It is, indeed, it is very interesting. A very interesting mechanic.
Okay, he's shown here performing healing miracles. Dad's notes mention this.
Okay, so now I'm level 1 in Greek, so I can now translate monoliths. Can now translate level 1 Greek.
My Greek is
That's
still
a really cool
rusty,
mechanic.
but
I like that.
It's pointing to something hidden nearby.
Oh, first trophy.
I'll mark down the locations.
What is that? Translate a monolith. Oh, wonderful. So now I have 124 unearned trophies that just got added to my my list. Okay, player beacon. Use X to mark any map item with a player beacon. Player beacons appear in the world as a blue shaft of light. Blue shaft of light. When using survival instincts. Wonderful. Okay, so the ones that are flashing I haven't read yet or seen yet, I guess. And the ones that are in gray, it's because I saw them. I assume. Oh, I know, deleting the list. Yeah, no, indeed. Can be traded for upgrades and equipment. Okay, so I need to remember. There's two items that I must not buy. I'm gonna have to recheck, because you might not have enough coins to buy everything. If you buy that, and it locks you out of the trophy.
Through the desert to the oasis.
Okay, learning Greek again. Wonderful. I like a little sound it does when you go around. Okay.
A secret entrance.
beautiful.
It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this.
It is indeed beautiful. Okay. Is that the same area? Yeah, it is. Alright. Find a way into the Prophet's tomb. Oh, okay. It's all the way down there. Okay. So I'm gonna take my time exploring. I don't know if I can avoid having to come back. Jump wall. What was that? To scramble. What they do that scratchy thing on the walls here. Game looks great. You playing in 4K? Indeed, I am. At least I think. Provides a higher frame rate, smoother gameplay experience. 4K displays the game in 4K resolution, supported 4K TVs and 30 FPS though. Huh. It's okay.
Oh no. They're already here. Got to get inside.
Sounds like we're gonna be shooting some people. I don't have a gun. Oh yeah, I have a pistol. Wait. What happened? It's my second time dying, and second time dying because I forgot to jump. Fall damage. She's already super beat up and we just started the game. 42 minutes. Okay. Okay, so nothing really to pick up here. Alright. Wait. Never mind the enemies having like taking more damage or dealing more damage, and I'm just gonna die most of the time because I'm jumping all over the place. Gosh, I was trying to get up there and I jumped instead, and then she fell.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
How is there nothing hidden here? This looks like a perfect spot to hide something. Eh. Was that a scorpion? Yeah, it was.
A way through.
Damn it. Come on.
Oh shit. It really scared me. You know, resolution and that's something I never play around with. Like I hear a lot on Sacred Symbols about like the different you know, and what did I do? Enter the Syrian tomb. Okay. I hear a lot about, you know, the enhanced whatever mode and stuff like that.
There was a battle here.
And I never play around with that. I just launch the game and play whatever
Order of Trinity.
and whatever resolution it plays on. Gift of alms. Search inside a small container with orange coloring for rewards. Okay. Like performance modes and stuff like that. I never touch those.
My son, the Order of Trinity has received word that the Prophet's followers are building a great tomb at an oasis outside Borea. But more upsetting, while we thought they were building the tomb for their Prophet, Trinity now believes he still lives. We have learned he is preaching his heresy among the local citizens, drawing more to him daily with his tales of how he conquered death. He is a liar and a heretic, claiming miracles that come only from the divine. You swore he was dead. Have you failed us?
Normally prioritize frame rate on PS5 instead of 4K. Once you notice it, you can't unnotice it. Here's to 10 months of proving I don't have commitment issues. What happened? Did you do something, Sharky? Darth Gragos, hello. Did I miss something, Sharky? 10 months of proving I don't have a commitment issue. Oh,
The Prophet, slain by the Order of Trinity.
okay. Oh, you resubbed. I didn't see it. Did the alerts go off? Sorry, yeah, I don't know when you did that, Sharky, but I didn't see the alert. Well, thank you for resub, Sharky, I appreciate it. I love the old Christian imagery in the game. You're in Syria right now, which makes sense. Indeed, it does. It's really nice. Okay.
Damn it. That was too close.
Okay. Shoot structural weak points to destroy traps. Alright. I'm part of the PS5 gang now. Fiance got me one for my birthday. Wonderful. Congratulations. Happy birthday at the same time. Congratulations on getting a PS5. I think they're pretty easy to get now, right? And by the way, if you haven't done so already, Darth Kragos, I strongly recommend that you go and add all the PS Plus collection games to your library before they get taken off. You have 20 super good games you can add to your library. I think you have until April. What is it? April.
Looks weak.
Or is it April or May that they're taking it off?
Let's hope this works.
You already own them all? Oh, okay. I'm just saying in case. Oh, shit. Okay. That was a wicked trap. Tap circle rapidly to swim faster. Alright. 5 votes for Neo. Interesting. No way I'm letting you play that many hours of a looter shooter. Had to vote for Neo. I think there's a lot of people that want to see me play Borderlands.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
Okay. What's this place? Okay, there's a wall there. Okay, let's explore this place a bit. Navigate to the top of the main tomb chamber. Okay. Let's see what's around here. How do I dive underwater? Can I go underwater? Yeah, like that. Anything?
Got to find a way to get up higher.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can raise the water.
Of course you can. There's a wall here that you will break with your pickaxe, and it will let water in.
That sluice gate is holding the water back. I wonder if I can lift it.
Of course you can lift it. I will vote for Neo just to watch Pat keep getting killed by Oni demons. I hope that it's not the same Oni demons that were supposed to give me a hard time in Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Because that one was really not hard at all. I was expecting something really, really hard. Okay. So I have to go here. I'm not gonna go here. I have a feeling there's something around here first. Yeah, there's a scroll right there.
My lord, what you say is impossible. I myself drove a spear into the Prophet's heart.
Okay.
I saw him die.
That many Borderlands games back to back, but will hate his life. I reserve the right to play some shorter games in between.
Discredited and exiled. We will head south and put the rest of his people to
10 votes for Neo.
But the Prophet is dead.
And another 10 votes for Neo.
I swear.
And another 10 votes for Neo. Neo is now in the lead. And another 10 votes for Neo. I think I got them all. Alright. Anything else? Oh, there's a little flashy thing here. What was that? +7 XX. Whatever that is. Coin cash. Okay. And a 5 votes for Neo. You're all spent. Alrighty. Okay, anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go have a look around here. Oh, there's a little bucket. Oh, she has a lot of light sticks because she's been cracking those every time it's getting a bit dark. There's something here. Let's go grab this money, I guess. Some coins. There's a little flashy thingy right there. Don't ask me where she keeps them. In her pockets, of course. Alright. Now that looks like something I want to shoot or destroy. Yeah, lanterns. Oh, the darn little thingies though. They don't light up on the... They don't light up on the, what's that? Challenge completed. Oh, there was something there. Coins from Chuck E. Cheese. Ah, come on. All right, what is this? Is that a map? Map of the Secrets revealed. Archivist map. Archivist maps reveal locations of document relics and murals on the map. Oh, wonderful. Later in the game, you unlock water breathing equipment. Oh, okay, good. Oh, okay, so there's still stuff around here that I didn't find. Okay. There's a relic here. There's a document here. Okay, but it's higher. That's why I didn't find it. Okay, and what about this thing? Oh, it's down there. Alright, let's go get that one. The animations for
Another
Lara in this
religious
game are
symbol.
really great, honestly, especially since
This
the game
one
is
is
7 years old. Yeah.
Simple and handmade. The prophet must have drawn
I
followers
have
from
to
every
agree.
walk of life.
Yeah, the game is looking really good. Oh, there's another one of those. I don't see them on the map. Those little thing, those incense burner. Three. There's probably more up there. There's one up there. That's what. Challenges completed. Okay. It just tells me that there's 7. They don't show up on the map though. Bastards. Okay, and this one is... Okay. So let's go up here. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to platform all the way up there. Make our way around, I guess.
They're almost inside.
Another one of those light sticks. Okay, could I go around here? I couldn't go any further, right? Nope, can't go any further. Okay, jump here. Oh, there's one lantern up there. Pretty sure I could go up here. Nope, can't. Shit, I jumped into the spikes. Is there something? Yeah, there's something back there.
My lord, I ride at the head of a small army of the faithful, armed and ready. And I have good news. We have located the tomb of the Prophet.
So I'm trying to collect
we were
everything.
Attacked by madmen upon the road wearing the Prophet's livery.
About to try the Resident Evil 4 remake demo.
We allowed one to flee.
Good luck with that.
And followed him back to the
I've
oasis.
never played Resident Evil. I've
Whether
never
the
played a
Prophet
single
escaped death,
Resident Evil
or whether
game.
another now wears his mantle, it does not matter.
Not once.
All will perish inside, and it will become a tomb at last.
Okay. Sadness is so deep that I haven't. Except for Metal Car. Eventually, I have Resident Evil 7. I think was that the one that they gave away with the PS Plus collection 7. I'm gonna get to it eventually. Legit your favorite franchise? You know what? I'm scared. I don't like being scared. I hate being scared. I don't like horror movies. I'm legit scared of being scared. So yeah, it's not the type of game that really draws me in. If you, yeah. Again with the spikes. That looks like a booby trap right there. Booby. Booby. I feel like an urge to step on it. It's not, no, it's not a booby trap. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a booby trap. Overcoming your fear though in those games feels great, and earning the plat is so satisfying. When I was a kid, could never play them more than an hour without turning it off. Okay, let's jump over this. For some reason, I have an urge to step on it and try to defeat it. But I won't do that again. Okay. More platforms.
Got to raise the water.
Yeah, I know. Let's pick this up.
My lord, the last remnant of the Prophet's followers have barricaded themselves inside his tomb. We have made camp at the entrance, and we are preparing to break through their barricades. I saw the man claiming to be the Prophet before they sealed the gates, and I admit, he bears a striking resemblance. But it could not be. No matter. They will all be dead before sunrise. The Order of Trinity will see that his heresy ends here.
Careful. So what are we missing in here? I'm still okay. I have all the collectibles on. What I'm missing now is how many lanterns? 3 lanterns. Order of the Trinity, aka Templars? I guess so. That's how they were called before, I guess. Okay, where's the lanterns? I'm missing lanterns. Can I go on this side? Did it work?
That wall is weak. I should be able to break through.
John Lee, good morning. Well, actually, it is 11 p.m. for me. So, more like evening, but good morning anyways. Okay, so that's lantern number 5. There's 2 more. Shit. Colin, thanks for the resub. Appreciate it. Much love to a great streamer and an even better guy. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Oh shit. No. Oh, okay, that's dumb. That's some. Okay. Wait. Okay, what do I have to do here? I need to shoot this thing. There we go. Now. This will do what? This will do nothing really good for me. Oh yeah, it will allow me to do this. Well, you know what? So far, I'm pretty happy with OBS. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I switched from Streamlabs to OBS Studio this week. This is my first stream on OBS Studios, and so far... Did I just die? No. And so far it's going really smooth. Everything's going fine. Which I'm really happy about. Alright. Getting to this place now. I'm still missing 2 lanterns. And keep in mind, since there's no missable trophies in this game, I am not following a guide. I did some research just to make sure that there any glitches or missables that I had to be aware of. But I'm not following any guides. No collectible guides, no nothing. Badass moment right there. Bet you ever go to the F1 Grand Prix in Montreal? I'm gonna go next year. I went when I was really young. Back when you could go and just sit on the lawn. But I haven't gone in any recent years. I went to the NASCAR a few times. But it's much too expensive for me. I don't like F1 enough to spend that kind of money.
Open it. Carefully.
But it's crazy.
Extremely dangerous.
F1 week in Montreal is crazy.
Who the hell are you?
Used to follow F1 a lot. Then the Netflix show got me hooked again recently.
Trinity.
I've always preferred stock
I
car.
don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play games with me.
Open wheelers too fragile, I find.
Look.
They're really marvels of engineering and they go really fast and everything, but they're so fragile.
Get down!
Oh, I got shot. Okay. Can I? Okay, yeah. Wait, what's going on? Ow. Did I die? Or was that part of the game? Oh no, I died. Okay. I got hit in the head by a rock. Ooh, okay. We'll have to grab a cocktail when I'm in town again for sure. That moment was indeed bad. For sure. Colin, whenever you're in Montreal, we'll go and grab some cocktails. Everything's pretty much reopened now in Montreal. I'm back to the office 1 day a week at least. I'll can arrange something for sure. Wasn't that guy dead?
Jonah!
Lara,
There's so much I need to tell you. I don't...
did you find the Prophet's tomb?
Yes, but I was followed.
What? By who?
They call themselves Trinity. They tried to kill me.
What the hell is going on here? You're starting to scare me.
The tomb was empty, but I think they were looking for the divine source.
I'm gonna hop off to do some trophy hunting on my own. Have a great night. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the resub. Have a great evening trophy hunting.
I saw it here, in one of Dad's books. Listen to this. The lost city of Kitesh, said to have disappeared in Siberia sometime in the 12th century. Legend says that on the eve of the invasion by the Mongol horde, it sunk beneath a lake.
What does this have to do with the Prophet's artifact?
The same symbol.
Lara...
If the divine source is hidden in the ruins of Kitesh, waiting to be found, then I have to go.
To Siberia? Are you kidding me?
Just think. If this thing could really unlock the secret of immortality, it would change everything. Sickness, suffering, death, gone.
Are you listening to yourself?
Jonah, we've been through so much together. You know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if it's real. I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Kitesh. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
I can't give up on him. Not now. It's all I have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
Alright. He's a bit hard on her, but...
Jonah?
So, none of this is playable so far. That's just a cutscene. Ow.
Lara! Holy shit!
Stop! Drop the book!
Did she shoot him?
Shit, Lara. What are we gonna do?
I led them to it, Jonah. If the divine source is real, we've got to find it first.
Okay, let's go find the divine source.
Siberia it is, then.
Okay, so that was a flashback. I get it. That's why we were in Siberia.
Lara, are you there? I made it to shelter.
Jonah? Jonah, if you can hear me, go back. Please don't try to find me. I need
Okay.
to do this alone.
All right,
Got to find shelter.
we have a map. We do have a map. Okay, we have skill points. There's just trying to find my way around this thing. A journey. Prophet's Trail. Okay, so that was previous. Okay, now these are the ones I have in here. Okay, relics. Undiscovered. Okay. Resources. Okay, so far I don't have any. Find a okay, so there's challenge. Okay, well, what's the challenge in here? Grab three corpses looted. I need to loot 3 corpses. Oh, okay. Oh, I got a trophy. Survived the avalanche. Wonderful. Okay. All right. I just need to take a quick look at the trophy list here. So let's have a quick look. Let's put this on pause and go and look at the trophy list. This way. Oops. I wasn't expecting it to do that. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Come on. Okay. Let's delete this quickly. Alright. Melee kill an enemy using a bottle. Heal yourself in combat 3 times. Melee 5 enemies off a ledge. Kill 3 enemies with a shotgun blast. 5 enemies within 10 seconds using a rifle. 10 enemies by shooting them in the leg. Okay, I'll aim for the legs. Stealth kill an enemy while they're having conversation. Drop 3 enemies using a water finisher. Special stealth kills with the knife. Kill any animal with an explosive. Okay. Upgrade weapons. Craft 5 pieces of equipment. Craft 25 special arrows. Purchase skills. Reach max. Kill 6 enemies with a revolver without reloading. Alright. Okay. Shoot 15 deer in the heart. Okay. Alright. Looks like a decent enough trophy list. I need to loot 3 bodies. I'm assuming I'm gonna be able to go back to those areas
Moving.
later, and there's probably places better suited to get some of those.
You can do this.
I don't have a weapon. I don't have a gun.
An old camp. Okay. Got to start a fire.
Gather resources to build a fire and shelter. Okay.
Okay. That's my work. Not enough to last the night. Need to gather more.
Need to gather more. Okay.
Dry enough to burn. I hope. Fresh kill. No meat, but
Wolves. Wonderful.
back to camp.
Okay, I can upgrade one skill at base camp. Wonderful.
Move, damn it.
I hope she has a lighter. I don't know how she's gonna start the fire with just those few logs. Oh, well, she's good at that.
Men are scouring the ruins in the mountains. If the artifact is here, we'll find it. And what of the Remnant? They continue to resist us, but we'll have the situation in hand soon enough. Good.
Okay.
Trinity has faith in you.
Trinity.
She's gonna craft a bow with a few sticks and a string. Wonderful. New weapon available,
Going to
makeshift
need a stronger
longbow.
bow.
Okay.
I wish this pain wasn't so familiar. Like looking an old enemy in the eye. It wants to take me down. It wants me to just lie down and die. But I won't. I can't. There's something here. There must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in this snowy hell. I just hope that Jonah is okay.
Craft.
That he found a way back.
Okay, I need
I just
3
couldn't risk
pieces of wood
having him with me.
and
Not
3
again.
skin.
The
Okay.
pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear. This is my path, and mine alone.
Okay. Okay, so I need to upgrade this, basically. Okay, so now I know what I need to do. Okay, I need to grab resources, and that's how I'm gonna upgrade my stuff. Okay. Okay. Inventory. I can craft ammunition. Silent arrows. Okay. Craft. Can I craft all of these things only once? I think so. Okay, the ammunition I can craft as much as I want, but the equipment I can craft only. I have only one hide and a lot of Byzantine coins. Alright. Skill. Faster crafting and trouble objects ammo. Enemies killed or knocked out from crafted handheld objects yield more XP. Craft explosive bombs. Land safely without damage from substantial heights. Avid learner earn bonus XP from survival caches, documents, relics. Find challenges. Find challenge objects more easily using survival instinct. Okay, one of these two, I think. Gain a chance of recovering arrows when looting enemies killed with a bow. Increase steady aim. Increase the amount of ammunition looted. Animals glow when using survival instinct. Okay. Thick skin take less damage. Take significantly less damage from explosions and fire. Dodge counter. Efficient killer. Okay, I'm all about the exploration, so I'm gonna go with. Let's go for the XP. More XP means I can upgrade faster, right? Okay, there's no fast travel location. Alright. Back to Blood Ties unlocked. DLC Blood Ties has been unlocked. Got another trophy. Survive a night in the Siberian wilderness. Okay. Okay. Let's go, I guess. Kill an animal and get resources and craft it. Okay. So what's that? Feathers? Use feathers to upgrade weapons and craft arrows. Okay. What's this? What's that glowing? Oh, because I can climb up there. Up here. Oh, okay. That has some serious Assassin's Creed 3 vibes right there.
I have learned all I can from the carnage inside the Prophet's tomb. My brothers were slain, to the last man, sometime within the last few days. The false Prophet's followers died here by the hundreds, but in the end, they were victorious. I have sealed the tomb as best I can, and told the men of the nearby village that the Prophet is at last dead. I left them with the subtle threat that this place should remain hidden. I do not know if the Prophet survived, but I will follow their trail. No one escapes the Order of Trinity.
Okay. What does that tell me? There's stuff here. It's a big area. There's a deer right there. Shot it right in the butt. Yeah. wasting arrows shooting at bunnies. Buried or royal caches contain an assortment of resources. Okay.
These ruins here, Mongolian.
That's a deer I shot earlier. Didn't kill it. I did kill one. There. He's dead. There's something right. There's something here. Little glowy thingy. I ran out of arrows.
A crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here? Someone was wearing it when they were killed.
Okay, all R2 to craft arrows. Okay.
Trinity, they're here.
Command, do you copy? Oh, shit!
Oh shit, what the hell was that?
Where's that? Deer I didn't kill. Okay, how do I get to that one? There's a rope down there. Shit. Where am I going? What am I doing? Okay. I want to try and get to that platform right there. Can I shoot the bunny? Let the bunny be. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. there's a little tree there I can... There's some stuff over there also. Okay. Where did that nest go? There. Little trees. Use Ardwood to upgrade weapons at camps and craft arrows. Okay. There was another one of those little trees somewhere around here. It was right there. Buddy, don't go. Not gonna hurt you. Oh, I am gonna hurt you. You don't need to know. Okay, there's something here. Backpack. Oh, cool. Now I have a bunch of stuff on my map. That was one dead body, I guess. No, it wasn't. Let's go get this thing. There's something here. I can't open this yet.
No way to pull that down yet.
For a year I have ridden with an army of Mongols, as envoy from the Order of Trinity. Their Khan is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence, I have helped them topple nations, burn cities and kill princes, all in search of the Prophet. Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain, for among the spoils we at last found the map. And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitezh. I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God, when we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth, and at last, the divine source will be ours.
Okay, if you say so. Alright, so I'm now proficient in... What's this? Survival cache, okay. Cave. Can't go in here, right? Not yet. There's a document all the way up there. All the way back there. Language proficiency increased. Oh, dear. Pigeon. Ah, I got the pigeon. All that for one feather. There must be a better way of knocking those down than wasting one arrow.
We have told the people of the Valley City that we will attack at dawn, but we shall advance behind the Karash at moonrise. The captives we kept from the battles in the west will be our shields as we advance. Few survived the long march across the mountains, but those that live will serve their purpose to the Horde. The city sparkles, a gift not yet given. We will take what is ours and march home with our spoils.
Wonderful. All right, so we got what now? There's one more here. This one, why are they straight out? Oh, there's a cave here. Let's go ahead and try it. Maybe I can go in there. Maybe not. I think those caves might not be accessible yet. Or maybe it is. There's a tree here. That bow is really not strong. That cave is right there. Let's go see what's in here. Can I go in? Looks like it. Something here. What's this? Magnesite ore. To craft special ammunition and explosives. Okay.
The Prophet and his followers have been traveling under cover of night, a crooked trail around the border of the Eastern Empire. I do not know where they are headed, and I suspect they do not either. But they know we will not let them rest until this heresy is purged. The common folk of the borderlands give him shelter, and I find it curious that none who have aided him will tell me anything of use. Even when I threaten them with the wrath of Trinity or touch the edge of a knife to their throats, they stay silent. They die, never betraying what they know. The Prophet has a curious sway over people. All the more reason he must be silenced.
Okay, so an hour 45 minutes in. This is our last 15 minutes, so let's see. I think I'm just gonna hang around in this area and just collect more stuff. Oops. I wanted to mark that. It's up there. Up here, yes. Didn't I go here already? Oh, it's down there. It says there's a document in here. Scramble up bare trees to reach a bright branches and nuts above. Yeah, I know, but I have to jump on the table maybe to break it. I don't know. I'm just guessing here because it says there's a document here, but yeah, that wasn't good. All right, go check what other thing we have here. There's this. There's a cave here and there's a cave here. I'm gonna go explore these afterwards. Maybe it's underground. Oh, what's that?
Most of the writing is in praise of a military victory, but it looks like they left something nearby.
Oh, coin caches. Wonderful. I can get... There's an arrow up, so it means it's higher up. Okay. Let's go get the coins here. Next, let's go check out this cave. We can access it. I think that's the one we can't access because there's a... No, I can go in this one. Okay. Oh, I can't. Use gun or explosives to destroy impact barriers. I'm gonna go I have to go and craft some explosives. Tree. Alright, let's go to camp. See if there's anything we can craft now. Anything new that we learned. So we have new skills. Thick skin, iron hide, dodge counter, mission killer. What about these? Rapid craft. Enemies killed or knocked out from crafted handheld objects yield more XP. And craft explosive bombs from red gas cans. And deadly proximity mines from enemy radios. Okay. Let's go with this. This is Minecraft mining ores and chopping trees and hunting animals. Yeah, looks like it. Pretty much. Okay, the only thing I can craft are arrows. Alright. I'll learn how to do that eventually. Okay, let's move along. Move along. Okay, so I can't go in here right now. Let's go get those coins. And then we're gonna move to the next area. That I just saw that deer with an arrow in his ass again. It's right there, poor thing. If I get close enough, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, it's gonna stay like that. It's right there. Poor deer. There we go. Alright. This thing, this document here. I'm wondering. It says it's here. I don't know. I don't see it. Deep snow. Snow slows down movement and inhibits some actions. Okay.
Survey team, this is Overwatch. Please respond. Survey team, please respond. We got some interference on that last transmission. We lost
Wait, this thing here is... Okay. Annoying.
contact with survey team on the southern ridge. Last known point of contact was the Mongolian ruins. Gear up.
Oh. Wonderful. Did I kill the bear? I did not kill the bear. I will kill the bear. I will not kill the bear. I don't know what's going on here. The bear threw me off the rock. I thought I was going to kill the bear.
Lara, refusing to use the door again, I see?
But it's faster this way, Dad.
Come here, you little monkey.
Are you going on another adventure?
Yes, my greatest one yet.
Well, I've decided that I should be your assistant.
Bear 1, Lara 0.
Well, there's no one I'd rather have by
Yep.
my side.
He wins this round.
But this business,
Wins this round.
it's too dangerous. Lara, listen to me. Someday, you're going to make such a mark on this world. You're going to make me so proud. Give me a moment, darling. I need to take this.
some reason I'm not surprised that she's hurt again.
Got to find this wound.
Okay. Gather resources to heal injuries. Oh, yeah, gather berries, herbs, cloth.
Those leaves should stem the bleeding. Need some kind of bandage.
Oh shit.
An abandoned Cold War installation.
Abandoned? It doesn't look that abandoned.
Good enough. More Mongol ruins. Looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
Find a way to defeat the bear. Okay. Bear's gonna lose. Bear's gonna die. Trinity? Is the bear Trinity? Bear's gonna shot with arrows in its head.
Those mushrooms, they're death caps. I should be able to make a poison.
Okay, I'm gonna poison the bear with a poisonous arrow. He's not working for 380? Oh. Thought he was. He did look like a Templar bear. He's on his own team. Okay. Team Bear. Salvage. Wonderful. Upgrade weapons at cam craft destructive objects. Okay, now I need to find the mushrooms. I need to find the mushrooms. So let's do it. Mushrooms.
Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
Okay, let's go back to camp and learn how to do poison arrows. Ouch. I don't know who's tending to the fire, but they're doing a great job. Poison arrows. Arrows that... Look at that, they're smoking. Deploy a cloud of lethal poison on impact. If that cloud arrows skill is known, crafting yields upgraded arrow types. Okay. I don't have... Can I craft any of these things? No. I do have one skill point that I can use. So many things. Okay, I'm gonna go and put some skill points in this one because because it's the only reason.
Need to rest.
All right.
So cold, so tired.
And we're gonna kill the bear next stream. This is where we're gonna stop for tonight.
No, you listen to me.
Oh.
This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my
The
dad again.
bear lives for at least 2 other days. Friday, Saturday. Yeah, he's gonna die on Sunday night.
Keep moving.
Maybe.
Come on, we got him. Keep running. Go. Run her down.
What's this all about? I just have to kill this dude.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm. They...
That was nice.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated. Primary objective is to find a missing servant.
What was that? Still kill an enemy while they're having conversation. Awesome. Can I loot his body now? There. Okay. Well, there's another one. Now there's another dude. Did I grab my arrows? Okay. What's this? Mushrooms. Okay. Harvest mushrooms.
Ah, shit. Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned for us to pursue. God damn it. They weren't retreating. This was a feint. They're still out there.
Yay! Completed a challenge. Credits are earned for exploration. Use credits to purchase card packs in the shop. Okay. Alright. I want to go to the bear. I want to kill the bear. Let's kill the bear.
on the radio, see if you can raise the facility. Last signal we got said they were under attack, then nothing. It was just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the facility. This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out until we fuck up.
We got incoming! An arrow. Ah, shit. What was that?
Hostile! Taking casualties!
Come on.
Under fire! I'm under fire!
Yeah, that didn't go so well.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trapped the woods.
How do I heal? Should have healed in combat. There's a trophy for healing in combat. There's the... Oh, maybe the document is available now. It's not. I broke the... Oh, yeah, I think it is. There, okay.
We're gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More are arriving every minute. Konstantin gave a speech to the new boots and...
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill the bear and then...
Love hearing him speak.
Gotta be done.
Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before. This is something more. It's truth. I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again. Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
Okay. Strong boxes. Oh, it's there. Strong box here. One more document here. And the 2 relics are in this cave that I can't access right now. Alright. What's this? Oh. Okay. Where?
Damn, it's still there.
Oh, shit. Where is it? I shot one of my explosive arrows by, poisoned arrows by mistake.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out.
What, how does it go? Don't poke the bear? Yeah. Fuck me.
Got some time.
bear is gonna kill me. Can I craft more arrows? More of those how do I craft those there you go. Bear tool, yeah.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out. Time.
Alright, bear's dead. Bear 0. How do I... There. +1 bear. Okay. Where to now? All the way up there? Yeah. The best way of defeating a bear, stinky farts. Now you know. Okay. I'm gonna proceed, I guess. Oh, mushrooms. In case I need the stinky... mushrooms. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. I didn't know the bear was a hoarder.
The fugitive prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The Order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me.
Bear tax fraud.
Land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword. The prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
Oh, another 10 votes for Neo. Another, that's 20 votes for Neo, actually. Alright, what do we have in here also? There's this thing. Is that the logbox that I was looking for? I guess so. New gear acquired. What was that? Pry open strong boxes to reveal weapon parts and upgrade tools. Collect all parts of a weapon to unlock it at base camp. Okay. Alright. So this is where I'm currently going. Anything else I can grab in here? I don't think so. Let's break through this wall. And move on. Best laid plans. Follow the Mongolian path. It's a new area. It is a new area. This is where we're gonna stop for tonight. Alright. Alrighty. So 2 hours and 15, almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. And first stream with OBS Studio. I'm a bit dark on this side. I think I'm gonna have to adjust my lighting. This side here is a bit dark. I think maybe this. I don't know. I'll have to play around with my lights. All right. So thank you very much for being here, guys. I appreciate it, Tony. Thanks for sticking around. Went well. I'm glad. I'm happy. Nothing glitched. Sound was good. Audio was amazing. So with this being said, I'm done for tonight. I'll be back on Sunday with some more Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, that is. So until then, stay safe. As always, happy hunting. Ciao, guys.